And now, your East Texas Storm Team forecast.
Let's check in with KTK meteorologist John Adams. John, is there going to be any more rain? We have rain this morning. Is there going to be more rain today?
We do have a chance of seeing some scattered activity developing this afternoon. The model does pick out just some widely scattered showers again coming into our area. We did have some this morning, as you mentioned, thunderstorms up to around sunrise. Those were brought to us by a weak cold front that slid into the area where it did pull up stationary, and that could, along with afternoon heating, help to develop some of those showers we're expecting. Temperature right now 81 degrees. We have a south-southwest wind at 10 miles per hour, and 63/100ths of an inch of rain fell in the rain today, starting about 2 o'clock this morning and lasting up to around 7 o'clock. As we look over Tyler, some of those leftover clouds still overhead. Here's a satellite and radar. It shows that mass of showers that did move through East Texas. Thunderstorms, of course, with that as well. And that front still lying just to the west of us where it is stationary. We've got a little bit of a line that has continued to move in toward East Texas, moving there around Lake Tawakoni in the western part of Henderson County at this point. That's it as far as anything right now, but again, we do expect around 1 o'clock, if not a little before, to start to see more activity pop up around East Texas. Nothing severe expected. Futurecast will indicate that as those showers begin to pop up around the area. Could be occasional lightning coming from some of those going up to 4 o'clock. It continues to move to the east and kind of spread over East Texas. 7 o'clock tonight, activity does begin at that point to weaken just a bit. Could see some heavy downpours though coming from some of those thunderstorms at times. By 10 o'clock tonight, the rain should be over for East Texas, at least for now, and we'll see a break in the cloud cover. Thursday, not expecting a lot in the way of rainfall, although it's not totally out of the forecast. About the same thing on Friday. But this weekend, we do expect to see another complex developing off to the northwest, and that is going to be spreading a chance for some rain and possibly a slight risk, maybe a 15% chance right now that we could have severe storms for us on Saturday and on into Sunday morning. Temperatures, well, right now we are around 80 degrees, a little warmer down in deep East Texas. Rain has ended, as I said, for that area, and they're starting to warm up into the lower and middle portions of the 80s, while to the north, temperatures are still in the 70s along that I-30 corridor and low 80s over much of the rest of the area. The front, as I said earlier, is weak, and so it's not going to be doing a whole lot as far as keeping our temperatures down. We expect to see those readings well up into the 80s, maybe even hitting 90 degrees around Lufkin and around Hemphill there in deep East Texas. Here's a look at the next 7 days. Normal high, it's not being indicated at this point. It does run about 89 degrees this time of the year, though. And the temperatures are going to be pretty close to that number as we go through the weekend and into the first half of next week. Now, here comes your next 7 days. We'll have a chance for showers and thunderstorms every day, but some of those chances pretty low, 20% or less for Thursday, Friday, and the first part of Saturday. But Saturday night and Sunday, chance of rain will begin to increase in the area, so we'll have a chance for some spotty activity just about every day over the next 7 days. Deep East Texas, pretty much the same for you. You'll have a low chance of some showers and thunderstorms coming up Thursday through Saturday and on into the next part of next week, where we expect to see activity increase just a bit. You can check that forecast anytime at ketk.com.
John, thank you.